For the listener's discretion, this podcast contains strong language and adult themes that may not be suitable for children. These are not the views of the radio station or its affiliates.
Can we stop the arguing? Can we take a moment where we can calm down? It's just so exhausting. Swinging in the wind, going round and round. I know that we won't say sorry. You beg and I plead, but my heart can't beat until I feel the vibrations. I wanna give you vibrations. I know that we won't say sorry until I feel the vibrations. I wanna give you vibrations, baby. I see me addressing you. Let me put the smile right onto your face, tracing every inch of you. Using my tongue to find your happy place. I know that we can't play naughty. You beg and I plead, and you pull my heartstrings until I feel the vibrations. I wanna give you vibrations. I know that we won't say sorry until I feel the vibrations. I wanna give you vibrations, baby. Until I feel the vibrations. I wanna give you vibrations. I know that we won't say sorry until I feel the vibrations. I wanna give you.
Hey, Chris. Caught you looking down again. Unmute yourself, brother. Unmute yourself.
Look, I'm over here working and,
Caught you looking down
that's
again.
it. That's it.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I'm sorry. Let me put this away. Yeah.
Yes, yes, it's showtime. It's showtime. Hey, Lighthouse Styling and Beauty Consultant. I see you on there saying hello as the music is playing. Look, thank you to everybody who's out there watching, whether you're watching us live or you watching that replay. We appreciate you. Thank you to WUBI Ubiquity Radio listeners. We appreciate you guys. And whatever platform you're watching us on, whether you're watching us live or again, you're watching a replay, our YouTube channel listeners, we always appreciate you guys. All the other platforms, whether it's Apple, whether it's Google, whether it's iHeartRadio. Look, it's too many to the list, and we have new ones coming on soon, more and more and more. So I don't want to say one and forget you guys. So thank you to everybody that's listening and that's watching us. We appreciate all of you guys. Wherever you may be listening and watching, we want to make sure if there is a subscribe button, a follow button that you, or a share button that you hit those buttons for us right now and follow and subscribe and share this broadcast with somebody because look, we're your favorite first cousins. Favorite first cousins, not just your favorite cousins, we're your favorite first cousins. I
We're
was
the ones that bring the good food during the family reunion.
not just bring it, we help sneak it in, okay? And we
That's
eat
it. That's it.
I was watching some other shows this weekend and I heard them say, we're your favorite cousins. And I said, okay, so we ain't stole none because we're your favorite first cousins. First cousins. And there is a huge difference. And y'all, I know you feel it, right? And you think back, favorite first cousins. There is a huge difference, y'all. And that's who we are by the end of the show, the favorite first cousins, because we make it feel like that down home, real good thing with you when you get back to it. Them favorite first cousins, the ones you like
That's right. The ones that caused you to get beat with the switch at Big Mama house. That first cousin, yes. The
Yes.
one that you did the dirt with, that cousin. The one that you are like, both y'all got kids now, and it's like, you remember the time? Shh, come on, man. Don't be telling them all the stuff we did as kids.
Mine called me. Well, I have a few, and we actually have a Facebook group, First Cousins, on my daddy's side. And one of them, before I moved here in 2010 to AZ, one of them called and she said, "Girl, how we survive your daddy?" And my daddy's the last sibling of the aunties, uncles, all his siblings that are still alive. And she said, "How did we survive your daddy?" And I thought about it. I said, "Dang, how did we?" My father, and some of the things that, Lord have mercy, would happen over there. Oh my gosh. Because when I would come over for visitation, that's when we have my first cousins over.
That's right. That's right.
Supposed to be over there, and Lord have mercy, have mercy. I said some stuff to my father, and my husband was there, and he was like, well, actually, he was saying one of my sisters, because there's a large gap in between there from when he married my stepmother, and he said, Taria, she said somebody told her about the dog biting me someplace very personal. And he said, "Ain't nobody told you that but her," talking about me. "Ain't nobody told you that." I said, "That's true, because wasn't nobody ever, me and Tracy, my first cousin, because we experienced all that stuff together. That was us. That was us. All them things like that. Me and the first cousins."
It was the same thing. First cousin. It's a wonderful thing when back in the day, I didn't like monster movies. I still really don't like them. And I don't remember what it was.
Hold on. Press pause. What? How are we brother and sister? And guys, I'm just sorry. For all of you all that don't know, my actual profession is hair, makeup, and special effects. I do the realistic special effects in film, the stuff that gives you nightmares, the realistic stuff. And this brother just told me he don't. What?
No. You didn't hear me. I said back then I did not like monster movies, horror movies, and
still don't.
And I'm still not particular about some of them. Right? Okay. Like, for instance, I'm sorry, I'm gonna tell you. Okay, Freddie got me a little messed up. Okay, you understand? First time I accidentally went and saw Freddie. Okay, for like the next week, I was drinking Pepsi, taking no dose. I'm not going. It ain't happening. No. Okay,
that's because it is really a possibility that could happen.
But that's what I'm saying. When you watch movies like that with your cousins, so everybody's at the end of the house in the girls' room.
Right.
There's this long hallway, and they talking about, all right, you got to go to bed now. And all of a sudden, that long hallway that you used to walk up in, that same hallway that you see during the day don't look the same at night.
You get twilight.
Yeah, it don't look the same at night, especially after you done seen something like The Wolf Man or one of them crazy movies from back in the.
That these young people have no idea what you're talking about. Why are you saying things that they have no idea what you're talking about?
Because they don't know what it's like to watch a movie with a brother with a flat top fade and some platform shoes on, okay, that can't be killed. I'm sorry. There's something wrong. There's something wrong with that. There's something wrong.
Are staying up. Nobody's going to sleep.
That's what I'm saying.
Everybody's hollering there, "Go to sleep." Okay. It's not happening.
You got this cat named the Wolf Man. Okay. He shows up every full moon. So now you're sitting there going, "Oh no, I ain't gonna sleep tonight." Why? It's full moon. No. Or you got to have a silver bullet to kill him. Come on now.
It's not happening.
Or what about this other cat? You got to have a whole meal with you when you deal with him. You got to have steak and onions to kill him.
You mean
steak, onions, and garlic? Huh?
Yes, garlic.
Steak, onion, and garlic. Come on now.
Well, look, we want to take a quick second, not really a quick second. We want to take a moment and thank our sponsors here. We want to thank Money Loves Effects. We want to thank Money Loves Effects, Chris Lake Media, Lighthouse Styling and Beauty, and Get Body by Stephanie, and WUBI Ubiquity Radio. Actually, I'm going to Get Body tomorrow. No, Friday. I'm going to get body Friday. No, tomorrow. I'm going to get body this week.
Is that what they calling it now? Body.
Watch your mouth. Whatever it is you try
I,
to say,
I,
just watch your mouth.
I'm just saying the name is catchy.
Brother,
It makes you go different ways here.
brother, wherever you're trying to go, just watch it, okay? Just
Okay. All right.
because I will see you in person sooner or later, okay? So
Yeah,
just
but the
watch.
only thing you gonna hit is my kneecap. You ain't no bigger than a muppet.
Only on paper am I 5'1". Only on paper. When I show up in person, I'm like 6'2". All day and all night. All day and all
See, I'm
night.
gonna leave you alone. I'm gonna leave you alone now.
All day and all
You know,
night.
you the one that Jim Henson made with the batteries in it. All right. I'm a,
We're very gracious to all of those people who do invest their time, their effort, and their products and everything with us. And as you can see in the back, not a sponsor, but with definitely someone who we support, someone who actually was also one of our empowered honorees, who you just asked about earlier, who you affectionately call your twin, Michelle Tucker, First Class Candles.
hey,
Burning in the background here because I always burn my candles in the back. And so I got candles, first class candles. And I said, well, come on with it. Come on with it and show me what you got. And you all who have been watching the show long enough know that I fell in love with which one? Pure Bliss.
pure bliss.
Pure Bliss. I fell in love with Pure Bliss, and she gave me the little bitty fold up thing. And when I just went to the mixer last weekend or the weekend before, I can't remember. Don't hold me to the date. However, she gave me the actual candle because I have a plum full over Pure Bliss on air. With no apologies. I have no apologies for it because this thing smells so good. And her candles, because it's made with the soy wax, you can just take it and just rub it on your body and everything. Look at Chris. What do you have there, Chris? What do you have there, Chris? What did I send you, Chris? What is that?
This is sun kissed.
Mm-hmm.
This is sun kissed, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
This is truly.
Because Chris was crying like a baby. Oh my God. Every time I pulled out, my little gift bag that Michelle sent me with all the
My twin sent you a gift bag. Okay.
Yeah. My show. Yeah, she did. She sent me everything because I was going to display it nicely back there for her. But look at this. This is what Catherine won at the mixer that she showed up to. This is Catherine's, which this is one of the actual. Isn't this beautiful? I'm low-key a little jealous, but this is what she won. Look at that. Nice wood there. First class candles and it smells delicious. It comes in a close second to my Pure Bliss. Just look at I'm going to call it like the Colonel Sanders, the herbs and spices that's in there. Look at that. What is this one even called? I don't even know. I don't have my glasses right here.
Gotta ask her to start making braille labels.
So I'm not sure what this one is called.
I'm not as attentive as you want me to
I'm
be.
having trouble hearing you.
Why is Siri talking to me?
Well, because Siri wants to order a candle. That's why Siri on that tip now too. She's like, all right, I smell it too. Damn it. Where's my candle? Where is my damn candle? Thank you, Siri. That's right. Get her. Sitting over there talking about all of these fantastic candles. Okay. And
I'm like, why is Siri? Yeah, Siri.
Siri said first class hand candles. First class, you've been saying first class candles, and I ain't got nary a light yet. Where my candle? That's what Siri telling you.
Well, Siri, I can't light this one because it is Catherine's. But if Catherine does not get her candle soon, it might be back here and lit. No, I wouldn't do that. I would not do that. But you guys go check out Michelle's candles. It is called First Class Candles. It's for
do that again. See, you got the front of the card.
Yeah.
I got the back of the card. They know. You understand what I'm saying? There you go.
On every social media. It's called First Class Candles. She also has them on GCU's campus in their vending machines. Stop the press. Stop the doggone press. Just I need to meet up with you and get mine still. That's
Later
Catherine.
for later for still, she better get it soon.
Yeah, that's Catherine. Yeah, you better get it soon. I love it. I love it too, sis. And so does Siri, obviously.
Right, right. Hey, I'm not being rude. I'm just over here sniffing my candle.
Yeah, there's no joke. One thing about me when I'm talking about anything, I don't compliment easily. You can't buy my compliments from anywhere. That's for sure. And I don't compliment easily. If I don't like it, I don't like it. If I don't want to talk about it, I don't talk about it. Plain and simple. That's just the way I am.
She don't even like if she don't like you, she won't talk about you. That's how serious she is about not talking about it. All right. Most folks don't like you, they talk about you though. When she says she don't like something and won't talk about it,
I
she don't
won't.
like you, she won't say nothing about you.
I really won't. It's my name and my brand and what I refer and what I say is about whatever it is it means a lot to me because people call me and ask my opinion often. And what I put my name on, I want it to actually mean something. And so that's why I don't. So no, you can't buy my stamp of approval for anything at all. But that pure bliss, baby. And I'm gonna have to get some a magnifying glass to find out the name of this one because it does. This comes in second to my pure bliss, and it's
Well,
just
hold it up. I might be able to read it.
I'm not playing with you. Anyway, you're just trying to get me to Siri and stuff to go off again. I'm not playing with you. I have no time for your games, Chris.
It's all right. I got people over here talking about how I'm gonna overdose on the candle. You're
Uh,
doggone right. That's right.
Catherine
Cop,
said, I'd rather go
cop.
get the candle from Chris before he overdoses. It will make you do that. But I'm telling you, when you smell this one that Catherine has, I mean, I have it right now, but when Catherine gets it, it has that right there that you have has nothing on this. It has nothing on it. I promise you.
I'm just waiting for the cop to pull me over and say, "What you sniffing?"
Well, has nothing on this.
And I'm
Really.
be like, "That's what I'm sniffing on."
You just always looking for a problem. Always
No,
looking.
I'm not. I'm just ready for it, Officer.
Well,
Sun kiss. I'm sniffing sun kiss.
so now
Buy first class candles.
let's move along here because now on to this first cousins and back onto it because now we both old. Okay, let's just get for real. We both old and some are older than others.
Wow. Wow. I like how you slid that in. That was so. That was so. I like that.
We have with us.
No, that's all right. I know. I want to go on record as saying that I'm
Well,
not old enough to not have seen you. I'm not so old that I didn't see how you slid that in there.
that's fine. That's fine. I only speak the truth. And we have with us someone who is affectionately, and I'm going to ask her how she got this name, known as the Medicare Boss Lady, honey. The Medicare Boss Lady. And and let me be very clear, Medicare is not just for the elderly, okay? Because I've had Medicare since I was in my 20s because I'm disabled. Okay. So
They had Medicare back then.
I almost flipped you off. I almost flipped you off. I almost flipped you off. My hand was over here so you couldn't see it. I almost did. But yes, it wasn't that long ago for me, but I understand how you thought that with yourself. Holy moly. So I understand that. But yeah, they did not that long ago for me. But yeah, so let me not give that misconception. So it's not just for the elderly, like my elder next to me. So she's gonna be coming on in 1 minute to
Well,
talk.
now your elder ain't next to you no more. Now, go tell that.
So sensitive. Sensitive. She's gonna be telling us some ins and outs and I have some questions about some myths and different things because look, even to this day, because in all seriousness, Chris has questions. He was already, I'm like, look, she is not here to tell you why you ain't got Medicare right now, why you lazy and ain't signed up or whatever. But we will get some questions answered, okay? And it is 7:20, and it is time for our guest, Miss Middleton, to come on in with us. Are you ready to come on and educate the people?
Yes. Hello, cousins, first cousins.
Hi.
Oh,
Hey.
I like how she looked over at me, was like she really wanted to say first older cousin. But I understand.
I may be older than you.
Well, you look a whole lot better than me, so yeah.
I'm going to reveal the truth.
so much for coming on with us. We both appreciate it.
Yes, definitely.
Thank you for having me.
And look, who gets excited about Medicare? Us. Us. I saw you on the page. For one, let me tell the people, you are an Empowered Magazine honoree. So congratulations.
Yes. Thank you.
First question, how does it feel to be honored in that magazine?
Oh my goodness. I was speechless when I found out, because you work and you try to do good by everybody, but you don't think anybody's paying attention, right?
Right.
You just doing you. And then someone say, "Hey, we see you out there." Like, what? Me? You saw me?
see, in my case, they go, "Yeah, we saw you out there," and I'm like,
because you was causing trouble, cousin.
Already know. So now, let's ask that question. How did you get that name, as far as the boss lady of Medicare?
Because I run stuff. I make boss moves for my clients. I'm a strong advocate for them in the venue of Medicare. I make sure they don't fall into penalty traps. And so I run this world for me and my clients. I'm there for them.
Okay.
That's why I'm the boss.
Look, let me stand up on that one. Let the church say amen.
Much confidence.
I run this stuff over here.
Man.
I absolutely love it.
I ain't mad at you.
As someone who's had Medicare since the year 2000, okay,
okay,
I understand everything that you just said wholeheartedly.
Yes,
and I know that open enrollment just ended on the 7th, correct?
Yes.
So basically, we interrupted her vacation time. She really talking to us from on a boat somewhere.
Oh my goodness! Yes, the annual enrollment just completed on the 7th of December. But guess what? There's another enrollment period. Nobody really talks about it. And it's for those people who are already on a Medicare Advantage plan. They have another open enrollment that starts the first quarter of the new year. Say yeah. Mm-hmm.
I have an Advantage plan. I did not know this.
Yes. That's why you got the boss. That's why I'm the boss lady, right?
I'm not mad at you because I got a disadvantage plan because I didn't know nothing about this.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
Yes.
I didn't know this. Okay.
Yeah. So for those people who are currently on a Medicare Advantage, also known as Medicare Part C, right? They are the only ones can make another change if they want to. They can change to another Advantage plan, or they can go back to original Medicare and pick up a standalone drug plan.
Whoa.
Mm-hmm.
And so now this is, I was telling Chris, now correct me if I'm incorrect.
Okay.
People with Medicare and Medicaid, they can change their plan whenever they want, correct?
Well, they have more opportunities to make change. They can only change it in every 3 quarters. So from January to March, and then from April to June, and then the last quarter they cannot change. So they have 3 quarters in the year that they can change.
Okay.
So they're not in the same rulings as anybody else that's on the Advantage plan, where they can make the change during the fall, which is the October 15th through December 7th. They call that annual enrollment, AEP, or they can change in the winter time in the new year, the first quarter, which is called open enrollment, OEP.
Here we go, them three-letter organizations again.
I know, right?
FBI, CIA, OEP.
You know,
Man,
Medicare is full of alphabets. It's a total alphabet soup. And if you don't know what alphabet goes to which enrollment, you have messed up. You have lost out until the next go around. Yes.
Well, one letter off will put you all the way under the.
It really will.
Yeah.
So now, let me see. Where's my little thing over here? Because
And you said it's OPE?
OEP, open
OEP.
enrollment period.
See, somebody mess it up. Somebody will be called in to sign up for OPP. And then boss lady got to get involved. Like, yo, dog, you got to take
Come in the room. It's like your auntie. Let me pull your ear.
Right. Come here. But see, you can tell the family you come from because they don't just pull it like this. It's like, come here.
Right.
Out here, embarrassing.
Whiplash in second grade because you acted up.
So now I looked up some of it says some of the biggest myths about Medicare.
Okay.
Now, I know there may be some more, which I'm sure you know some of it. This is just what the internet said. Okay. What Google said. And you tell me if you have heard some others that are probably more common. It says, number one, that Medicare Part B is free. That's the biggest myth out there.
Biggest.
Really? You're free. Okay.
It is not. B is not free unless you're on Medicaid, which is here in Arizona as Access. In other states, they have their own name for the Medicaid program. You're going to be paying the government some kind of way. Either it's you or the state is paying your Part B premium. And it's based on your income 2 years ago. I know, right?
Freaky mother suckers.
No. Let me tell you, there's about I think about 5 or 6 different levels of that premium. The standard premium, which is going down next year, right, is going down to $164.90 per month for Part B. And that's based on if your earnings is being singled, filing to eat your taxes, that if it's about $94,000, you're in the standard. If you're married filing jointly, I think it's $194,000. Anything beyond that, then you're paying extra, all the way to $500 some odd dollars per person per month.
What was the minimum again?
Next year is going down to $164.90.
No, the income.
Oh, hold on for a second. I'm going to pull my little thing out here to give you the exact.
Well, my reason in asking is because you know that huge 8% rate.
Oh yeah, the 8.7% to be precise.
Yes. Which when I heard that, I was like, oh, this is getting ready to throw. People think, oh, great. But then I'm wondering how everything else will adjust, with Medicaid, because people usually that are on Medicare don't qualify for Medicaid they're off by $20 or something like that.
Yeah. But there's different levels of Medicaid. So you can get, based on your income, if you're at the lowest poverty level, you can get Medicaid that will cover your Part B premium and medical. And then they have, which is called a QMB, Qualified Medicare Beneficiary. Then they have what I call a Slim B. You may earn more. They will pay for your Part B premium, but not your medical. And you get reduced costs on your drug plan as well.
Yeah.
Look, all I need to know is what day do I need to make my appointment with you? Because this alphabet suit already got me twisted.
I know,
and you ain't been on here 10 minutes. I'm like, I'm serious. I get confused. Everybody was all happy. I turned 65. All right, and everybody was.
Chris, when did you turn 65?
May 29th.
Okay.
And everybody was so happy. I mean, I pulled up to my driveway. They had a big thing over the top of the garage that said, "Welcome to Jurassic Park." All all kind of stuff. They all happy, like, yeah, you can apply for this now. You can apply for that. You can get AARP. Man, or AAA or whatever. I'm like, hold it, dude. I'm not thinking about none of them organizations. I need to find out about my Medicaid, Medicare. I need to find out Medi somebody. That's the one I'm concerned about. Okay. No, I didn't say a Medi Petty. I'm talking about I need one of the government things.
Right.
And so for me, I'm like, I don't know which way to go. Talk to somebody. They said, "Oh yeah, you can get Medicare." Okay, yeah, No, but wait a minute, because everybody be ear hustling on everybody else. So like, no, you're supposed to get Medicaid first, and then you get Medicare. Okay, then and I'm like, you know what? One of these days, I'm gonna caught myself down there, and I'm gonna find out, hopefully before I'm 85, what.
Well, the whole part is that they usually will not inform you correctly and help you and guide you in the right direction when you go down there. That's the unfortunate part with elderly and everything. That in our disabled, that would be me, the people who really and truly need the assistance, they don't get guided in the correct way. And that's so sad. And it angers me immensely.
It frustrates me too, because you feel like you're going through one of the drive-thrus. Can I have a number 1 with cheese, but I need the fries from the number 3? And then the person is telling you all kind of misinformation, and you grab it, they hand it to you, you run home, because I don't want to read it while I'm here. I want to study it. You go home, you turn the TV off, you kick the kids out, the dog's in the yard, and you've written there to read it, and you get into it, and all of a sudden it's like, this ain't me. Now you got to go back down there to get the right information. Well, the person at window A gave me this. Oh no, they gave you the wrong stuff. You got to have this, and this. Then they give it to you, and it's a whole big circle all over again. Yeah. So like, hey boss, tell a bro what up.
What I was gonna share with you is important that whoever you're talking with, they need to be asking you questions, because Medicare is not a one size fit all.
Yeah.
There's different rules for different situations that you may be in. So you may can hear what your family is saying to you, or your neighbor is saying to you about their experience about Medicare, but take it with a grain of salt, because it may not be applicable to you, right? So the questions I ask is, are you working?
Yes.
If you're working, is your employer has less than 20 employees or more than 20 employees?
More.
And then I'll ask you, what type of coverage do you have on your job? Is it a PPO plan? Is it an HSA plan where you put money in a savings account, tax-free? Tell me about your plan. Are you a VA? Okay.
No. All right, no.
So these are the kind of questions.
PPO, see, there we go with them 3-letter things again. PPO, HMO,
veteran.
See, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So with the insurance. So these are the kind of questions I go through and ask before I even began to talk about how you're going to move on your program.
Right.
Because it's different. Everybody's different. I'll ask you about your income, because then, not to be nosy, I don't need to know the exact, but give me the ballpark so I can see, do you qualify for access?
Broke.
Do you qualify for extra help?
Broke.
Right? So she said broke.
Let's just not even look for a dollar denomination. You know what I'm saying? Broke. Right. What can I get with that? I'm broke.
Right. So, I mean, the person just cannot sell you something without asking questions, because there is a lot of different plans out there in the market, and you want to make sure you don't make mistakes, right? And so with Medicare, once you get on the government's program, that A and B, that red, white, and blue card, now you got a decision to make. Do you stay with the government, or do you go with Part C, the Medicare Advantage plans that is ran by private insurance companies?
That sound like that sound like that other question.
Mhm.
Like, do you stay in the federal prison?
Right. Pretty much.
Right. Or do you go to one of Michael Jordan's joints? You know that.
And let me tell you what you get with either one of them.
Right. Yeah, you still get the standard orange jumpsuit. It's just a different material. No, I'm good.
Pretty much, because I break it down that way. People understand what they're getting into.
As a patient,
Okay.
that
Yeah.
for me, then they ask me, you know, what my ailments are and what medicines I'm on and different things like that, because it all depends for me. Is this one going to cover, you know,
Exactly.
Right.
and that thing, and you know, all that stuff starts going even deeper down into the questions for me.
Oh yeah. So yeah, I asked them, oh, tell me what the medicines that you're on. Tell me the dosage. Tell me what doctors you're seeing and how close are you with that doctor. You gonna be upset if you can't have him or no more. So you know.
You know, then is it better for me to be in an HMO or PPO? All that stuff.
All of that.
Yeah.
Do you travel out of the state? Do you travel out of your county?
Yeah.
You know, all of that plays in a role.
Not without that ankle bracelet on, I don't.
All right.
I just want to put that out there.
Right.
Well,
we got some for you there too.
That's why we're virtual.
Okay. Hey, yeah, right. We got to hurry this show up. They turn the lights out around here 9:35.
I'll skip to number 5.
My Lord.
Medicare and Medicaid are the same thing.
Say that again. Oh, Medicare, Medicaid. No, there are not. Medicare is a federal government program that people who are age 65 and over are entitled to get. People who have been disabled receiving disability income for 24 months or more are also offered Medicare, or people who have end-stage renal disease or ALS disease. They are the ones who can get Medicare before the age of 65. And so that's federal government insurance. Medicaid is for people who have low income, where the state assists them to either have a supplement income that they get money to, they can live their life and pay their rent and pay what they need to pay. And also it also pays for the Part B of Medicare if they're on a Medicare program. So it is state ran based on income, low income, and the federal government Medicare is a government program that is entitled for people who are age 65 or disabled for 24 months or more.
Now I have a question. Is there a difference in the quality of information that you would get from going to someone at a nonprofit location that would give you Medicare information to someone like yourself, or a representative from one of the companies, if you understand what I mean?
So when you say representative from the company,
like when I go to the doctor's office, they have these nice little displays with the cards and everything that say, hey, you know, I'm from United Healthcare, one of the advantage plans.
Got you.
But then they also have at the senior center someone there that's from the county, maybe, who can, you know, have anybody help anybody apply or change their plan.
Right. So technically you have to be licensed to change people's plans. You don't have to be licensed to, like, for instance, they have a program that is for each state. It's called SHIP. They are nonprofit. They don't get commissions. They're just there to help people understand Medicare. And so there's those programs out there. And then you have someone like myself who is an independent broker, where I have my license for life and health. I also have to get certified with the federal government by taking an exam every year, and I have to pass it by 90%. I also have to get contracted with the various insurance companies that I represent. I have to get certified every year. I have to pass those tests by 85% to stay in the business. And every year I keep up on what's happening in the Medicare arena. So when someone's working with me, I'm just not working with one insurance. I've got a huge, list of carriers that I'm going to present to you. Whereas the insurance company, like a United Healthcare, they're captive agents. All they can sell you is what United Care offers. They can't sell you a Cigna. They can't sell you Humana, because that's not who they work for. That's not who signs their check, right?
I'm liking the sound of this already. Somebody who's actually in the game for the right reason.
For the right reasons.
I mean, no, I mean that. I mean, I've been joking a lot, but seriously, when you have somebody, because even now, all right, I'm having a problem. I know somebody who's going for their notary license, and they can't find a broker to do their to get their license. Not to get the license, but to get the bond.
Yeah.
Right. Oh man! And everybody who wants to do the bond, it's like, well, we can cover you for the next 90 days for $3 million. We can cover you for 6 months for $3.5 million, and it's like, wait a minute. And then when you talk to them, they're always talking about one, like you said, their captive group. They're talking to you about that one agency, that one insurance house that they're representing. And that's where the crazy thing comes in, because, and I'm not just saying it's because you're here.
Right.
I would rather deal with somebody like you that has a larger deck of cards to play from.
Right.
Than somebody who, no matter what you want, this is what I got for you.
Right.
I'm only giving you this because this is in my realm of what I can do.
Offer. Yeah. And the other thing that that makes me unique, and I have a few other colleagues, we kind of work the same way, but not everybody does. I pulled down the list of carriers from Medicare.gov to look at them. I have my set that I'm contracted with, and I'm still searching for my clients, even if I'm not contracted with them. And if I see a better plan, I'm going to say, you know what? I like this one better. I'm not contracted with that one, but I'm going to tell you how to get on that one. Right?
Okay.
Because word of mouth of how my service is means a lot to me. Because I want you to tell your friends, hey, you know what? She couldn't write up a plan for me, but she told me about a plan that was better for me. And she was honest about it. So they're going to refer their friends to me, right?
See,
so
you watched that story Miracle on 34th Street when Macy's was sending people to Gimbals, and they and that's how they ran Gimbals out, because it's like people were like, we're going to Macy's because they at least will tell us the truth. I like that. I like that.
So, and that's what I'm about, because, I'll say this piece. I retired back in 2013. I'm on Medicare. I'm not that much older than you, Chris. I'm 66 years old.
Wow. Wow.
Look at Chris. Where you at, cuz?
I would do the same thing, but then you'd be left alone, so I can't.
I mean,
you look.
That's just what I was going to say. It's like, okay, see, you done took Black Don't Crack to a whole nother level.
Wow.
OMG.
Hold on, Chris. I got to find out what Medicare plan she on.
For real. We all need to jump on that one, okay? I mean, and wait, and I'm not really caring. I will save up box tops. That's the one I need to be on. Okay, for real. Okay. Wait, you mean after I sign up for this for a few years, I can look like that? Oh yeah, give me 5 years worth of that one. Yeah. I don't even want to be on the screen. I'll talk to y'all the rest of the night, but y'all can't see my old ass. No. Looking like one of Santa's broke ass elves. No, I'm not. No, I'm gonna stay my head. No. I'm not coming. How y'all doing? I'm not coming back up tonight. No, I'll come back on when I don't look so old. Right now, next to this young lady.
Cut it out.
No, it's real talk. This is real talk, okay?
Come on, come back in the room, Chris. Come back in the room.
I gotta go here and get this information, Chris.
But like I said, I retired back in 2013, and I had no idea that I was going to be in this space, and I got into it by fluke. Even though I worked for a major insurance company, so I know about how to look at plan.
I can't.
I can't. I'm sorry, but I know how to work with insurance plans. So someone came to me and said, hey, you still have your license? Yes. While I was in retirement, they were starting an agency, a Medicare agency, and they wanted me to be a part of it. At that time, I didn't really know a lot about Medicare. So I had a lot of training to do, a lot of more getting certified to get prepared for it. Long story short, they decided that they wanted out of the business. They wanted to get a job. She asked me if I wanted a job. I'm like, I don't want no job. I was retired when you saw me, right?
Hey, instead of picking cotton for Mr. Grimsby, you want to come pick cotton for me?
No. So long story short, I decided to start my own agency, MediSolutions. I love working with the people in this space because no one's getting them the real information. No one's really explaining if you are a high income earner, you need to have the conversation starting at age 62. Don't wait to daggum 64 because you need to work with your financial planner to reduce your taxable income so you don't get hit hard by the government. Nobody's talking that kind of conversation, So I work with people from all spectrums of the income, low income to very high income.
I like that.
Yeah. So I've learned so much from doing this business. I've been doing it for 6 years now on my own, and I wouldn't trade it in for nothing. It's really a calling for me to do this. I do it out of love. Mm-hmm.
Look, yeah, you're gonna be getting a call from me. No, because I'm serious. I one of the biggest things I was like, 65, yeah, I can start getting discounts, yeah. I can start using all my good discount cards, yeah. And then it dawned on me, wait a minute. I'm supposed to be getting something else.
Now, are you on Medicare now, Chris?
No.
No, he needs to sign up.
No, you think I'm joking. I need to sign up. Let me explain about sign up. Like, I'm talking about like as soon as we get off the show, I'm going to be blowing you up. That's how bad I need to sign up.
Can I tell you something?
Tell me anything you want. Come on, cuz.
You may not like what I'm going to tell you.
Uh-oh, they got an ugly requirement. Damn. All right.
So you told me your birthday was May.
Right.
You turned 65 of this good year, right?
Right.
You have a 7-month window to enroll into Medicare.
Okay.
3 months prior to May, and 3 months after.
So in other words, I done messed up again.
You have messed up. Okay. I hate to put it blunt like that, but cuz, I have to be real with you.
Oh no, that's what they said about slavery. No, they said they put it to me like that about slavery. Look, dog, you just can't leave this year. You got to wait till next year. Okay, go ahead.
So now what you're gonna have to do, and the good thing that the law has changed for 23, otherwise you really would be in a sinkhole. So what you have to do the first quarter of the new year for you is called general election. This is for people who missed their initial enrollment, that 7-month window.
So y'all gonna mess around. I'm gonna have to open me a notepad and take notes. Okay.
That's all right. You're gonna call me. I'm gonna tell you again. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, you're right. I'm gonna call you and be like, general. I'll be like, now you said call the general. Now,
Not for that type of insurance.
look, see, this is what I'm saying. I got,
It's called general election. General election is for those people who missed their initial enrollment when they first turned 65.
Okay.
Hey, Chris.
Yes, ma'am.
You welcome.
I know I am. Thanks, cuz. Well, see, come on, sis. I'm not gonna say that you are never wrong. Mm-hmm. I will always say that you are always right. It's just waiting for it to come back around.
Right.
But you don't get, so there you go. All
I
right.
should tell you, She told you should have signed up long ago.
No, I told him about the guests I was bringing up.
Oh, okay.
I told him. I said,
Look, and I'm so glad I had a clean shirt. Yes.
And guess what?
What?
You missed it. Now you're gonna have a penalty.
he's used to that. It's okay.
And the penalty is lifetime.
Oh.
No, see, that's the problem we have. They always trying to give a brother life for everything everybody else got. See, that's some nonsense. All right. The other guy got to wait for 2 weeks probation, but because I messed up, y'all want to give me life. Come on, dog. Really?
You gave yourself life, brother. You gave yourself life, brother.
See, that's wrong.
Let me tell you what it would have been, and let me tell you the good news, right? And I'm going to be real short with this. Because you missed it in the past, when you have missed it and you did the general election enrollment in the first quarter of the new year to get your Medicare started, then you had to wait until July before it was effective. Okay. And so the longer you had to wait for it, then you had the penalty. So, but now the laws changed next year. So when you go ahead and file for it in January, I will say do it in January. Don't procrastinate.
Yeah, I'm doing it the first Monday in January. Okay, I'm going to be the brother on the side of the sidewalk in a sleeping bag Sunday night. Don't play with me. Okay?
So now you get it, do the paperwork in January. Your benefits can be effective in February and not July like it used to be.
Look at that.
That's the new ruling.
Look
So
at
that's
that.
the good news.
Look at that.
Okay, but see, I'm still waiting on the penalty.
The penalty's coming. Mm-hmm.
Y'all can talk about that off air. Everybody ain't got to know your penalty bill.
No. They need to know. They need to know that a brother getting penalized again. See?
So that's why I do what I do. So people don't fall into the penalty trap.
So in other words, I'm already in the penalty trap.
Yeah, you would be.
Yeah. It's a good lesson that you're teaching other people. They're going to learn from you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's the story of my life. I get beat and the rest of my brothers don't get beat because they learn from watching me get beat. No, I'm tired of being the example, okay? I'm not going to do that because Chris did it. No. For once, I'd like for somebody else to be the example. All right, so I don't get beat.
It's just you this time, brother. And everybody say thank you to Chris. Okay? And tell them what you going to tell them. You welcome.
No, I'm not going to tell them they welcome. I'm getting beat for life. I'm going to tell them they're welcome. No.
I'll mute Chris for a hot second right quick.
Chris, you'll be all right. You'll be all right.
You'll be all right.
Mm-hmm.
This is going to be a testimony, brother. It's going to be a testimony that you're going to be able to now help other people and go speak and calm down, loosen up your tense face. Okay.
Mm.
Yes.
No, this is the face a brother's supposed to have when he gets life.
Okay.
They supposed to be standing up there in front of the judge talking about, it's all right, dog. Thank you very much. No.
In March, you'll be able to give a testimony and then help other people.
Well, I got to wait till March.
Because then you'll have your benefits.
I'm going to have my benefits in February.
Right, February.
But I'm saying in March, then you'll be a lot looser. Okay.
No, because I'm still going to be paying that penalty.
Whatever. Okay. Just in March, you'll be able to give a testimony. Okay. Good God.
I'm glad we had this conversation because I wouldn't want you to wait too much longer than you've already waited.
You know, I love you for it. Thank you, cuz. Because, brother was like.
I'm so glad I had you on.
Look. Wait, how's it go? I'm so glad I was on time for a change.
And in all seriousness, I hope that people who were on and are listening live, whether it's on WUBI Ubiquity Radio in one of those 150 countries, well, if you're not in America, it doesn't really help you. But however, if you're in another country and you are a U.S. citizen, I hope that information has helped you. If you're watching this in a replay, I hope this information has helped you. If you're listening to this information and you have an older sibling, parent, or whatever, or if for yourself and you will soon be older, and the laws remain the same. I hope that information has helped you, because that's that. Look, that wasn't a golden nugget. You know what I like to call it? It was a platinum.
That was platinum. Yeah, that was.
Because you see how hard it hit my brother Chris. Now he just
No,
got
what hit me hard. No, see, what hit me hard was I just saw orange jumpsuit when she said, all right, it's a lifetime. See, I was like, oh, Lord.
Well, and that was an important lesson that they need to understand, that there are penalties, sometimes long-term, lifetime penalties, when you do miss these deadlines.
But I'm a first-time offender.
It doesn't matter, brother. It doesn't matter. Okay. And that's the lesson that these people need to understand. That's called the fine print. Okay? That's called the fine print. And you all know I am one for reading fine print on your behinds. I will hold up a line. Y'all see me out someplace, I will hold up a line all day and night reading some fine print on you. So you gotta go to lunch, I'll be right here when you get back still reading.
Couldn't read the top of that candle, but she be reading it. But couldn't read the top of that candle, but she'll read that fine print.
You open another line, I'll be right here. Okay? And it's just important to do, and it's important to ask the questions and not let people rush you, because these are your benefits.
I want to just say one important thing before I go, because it's very important that people are aware. Those commercials that you see on TV, the Joe Namath, the JJ Walkers, right? They cause a lot of havoc. Do not call that number for help. What's happened that people call because they wanted to find out what benefits they were missing, right? And they called, they gave their their Medicare ID number out, and they were signed up for plans that they did not authorize, or they signed up for plans that their doctors weren't in the network. Caused huge disruption, huge. To the point, Medicare has now slammed down their hammer. Starting this October, they've made everybody, including myself, I have to record all my phone calls. I have to give disclaimers to my clients, let them know I don't offer every plan in the state, right? And so they have to go to Medicare.gov to get all of that. But those call centers do not ask the right questions. They're just trying to sell you something, right? Because we do get commissions from the insurance carrier for the work we do. It doesn't increase your premiums at all, but we do get commissions, and they're regulated by the state or by the federal government.
Now,
you're the first person that has ever said that.
Are those the commercials that say, and you could get like $140 back in the,
and usually those type of plans are for people who are on Medicaid and Medicare.
That's the one where JJ's talking about, and you can have money.
No, because there are some plans out there for people with Medicaid and Medicare where they pay for utilities. They'll put money back on you. Yeah, oh yeah, utilities, companionship, all of these kind of programs are really out there.
Okay, hold on. Let's be real about this. Both of us are going to jump on the same thing. Now, let's be real specific about this companionship. Because both of our eyes went, what?
Sometimes some seniors don't have family, right? They're isolated. So the companionship is just having somebody to talk to so they don't fall in depression.
There's some brother sitting out there right now going, I'm getting ready to get some companionship. Right here, I got my card.
No, we're not talking about that one. Let's be clear.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Clear that up now.
For your listeners' discretion, this podcast contains strong language and adult themes that may not be suitable for children. These are not the views of the radio station or its affiliates.
There's some brother out there going, oh, yeah. We gonna make it rain.
No, not that kind of companionship.
I have not had a disclaimer up in the middle of the show in a long time.
Really? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because as soon as what got me was as soon as you said it, both of my eyes was like,
wait. I know my listeners and viewers.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, we be getting phone calls 1-800 tell me again. No.
Let me say, what's that boss lady's phone number?
Right.
She's talking about.
It's like your CNA helpers who go and then they just sit with them and they talk with them. They're helpers per se.
Yes.
These are not hookups and dates.
Not a hookup. Not a hookup. I don't want to put that out there.
I'm so Moni getting ready to talk Moni language right quick, okay? Because I'm not gonna have my guests say it. This ain't about getting your rocks off, okay? That's not what she said, okay? No. So get your dirty minds out the dirty gutter.
Not that kind of companionship.
We learned from Martha Stewart about the hookup. No, we not.
At all. That ain't what they offer. No happy endings, okay?
Right. Happy endings. No.
Oh.
Take you to the grocery store, bring you back.
And there will be no stops in aisle 5, okay?
50 cents. No.
I know you said you wanted cookies. You better grab one of them off that shelf, damn it.
I want.
And no, I will not be playing with your pudding pop. Get your ass down.
So I do want to.
Oh my Lord!
Let me you. I do want to say that she's also a nominee from Empowered Magazine. So if you know another phenomenal woman like the one that we've had on today, we want you to go over to the website of Empowered Magazine and nominate another phenomenal woman to be an empowered honoree also. That website is going across right at the bottom of the page, but it is www.empoweredmagazine.com and head right over there and do the same. Is there anything else that you would like to share?
Yeah, I'm on Sonora Living. Here you guys know the program. So I have a little segment on Sonora Living.
Wow, okay.
Medicare. And my next showing is January 5th. So I'll put out information. I think it's January 5th. So I talk about Medicare and what's happening and those kind of things. So,
so let me let you know this. So when we have guests on, it is not you just come on and we say bye-bye. We never don't remember you anymore. You make sure that, especially on our Facebook page, Facebook and Instagram, you can tag whatever it is on our Instagram and I'll reshare it. But then on our Facebook page, you can always go and post things on our Facebook page.
Okay.
And then we'll be happy to share it with our viewers and everything.
Sounds good.
Maybe I can go with her on the 5th and be her success story. This is one of the stupid ones that didn't listen to me. Now he
got life, but he's still living.
Now we got it straight.
We got it straight.
He's in it for life.
Because we truly mean we are first cousins for life.
She is sitting there crying. She's sitting there going, this was not how I was expecting this interview to go at all.
I know, right? You will laugh. You'll have a good time. We will definitely.
Because Medicare, this granted, is boring. It's boring stuff, right?
Not on
I
our
try to make it fun. You guys made it.
Not on our show. It will never be boring on here.
I try not to make it boring either.
Well, see what she can do is she can make a loop now. Yeah, look, this is how I talk about Medicare. Okay, watch this.
Ended with companions.
You're entering a world of sight and sound. It's a new dimension. This program has been preempted by Real Talk.
Well, do you feel that do you feel empowered yourself right now?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Do you feel that you had the opportunity to empower others tonight?
I think with the information, I definitely empowered Chris because gave him something to hang on to move to the next level, right?
Yeah, you did, but I'm starting to work. You said I got my pen, right? I'm starting to work on my appeal letter for that life sentence. But
well, I'm going to be calling you too because I've had the same Medicare Advantage plan forever because I've been too afraid to switch because I haven't trusted anyone.
Right.
And so, I mean, I would definitely love to speak with you and see if there is something, and maybe I have the right one.
And you might, because I tell people too, nope, I think you're good where you're at.
Right.
Wait, how's it go? I think you're good where you at now. Let's go to lunch. By the way, you buying.
I am. I mean, the fact that I ain't getting life penalty is just enough.
Yeah, well, you know what I'm saying? Spent all my life staying out of jail just so that I can go to Medicaid and get life. That's a doggone shame. There's something wrong here.
But definitely, we want to thank you so much for coming on the show. I hope that you enjoyed yourself.
Oh, I did. You guys a lot of laughs.
Thank
No,
you.
Right.
thank
so
you.
I was at home with my first cousins.
That's
My
it.
first cousins, we're tight, right?
Absolutely for life. Absolutely for life. And then this show will repeat on Monday.
Okay.
Definitely share it, show it wherever. And then if you need anything, don't hesitate to reach out to us.
Yeah, please
All
reach
right.
out. Reach
Thanks
out.
again
Thank
for
you.
having me on the show. I
Absolutely.
really
Thank you for coming. Really.
Thank you. You have a great evening.
Thank you. You all too. Merry
love it.
Christmas.
Same to you. Happy Kwanzaa.
Right. For Kwanzaa.
Bye-bye. Only thing going through my head is that song Life.
I know, right? Right? She threw that life out there, shut everything down. Lights started flickering in the house. You know, like, whoa, what? Oh, I got some good news and I got some bad news. We're
Wait.
going to be able to get you taken care of in February, but you're doing life.
What? La, he asked about you today. He said, "You talk to La?" I said, "All the time online. I said we send each other crazy, TikToks and Instagrams all the time." I said, "You talk to her?" He's like, "No, we don't send each other crazy nothings." I said, and he was acting like he wanted us to send him like the crazy ones that we send each other. I said, "I don't think you want these. We send each other very crazy ones." But what's up, La? For you guys who don't know, y'all should know as long as you've been watching. You know, La is part of Going Down on the Mic.
That's our third partner in crime.
That's right. You know, we don't get rid of people when they have to go and get real jobs. When they have to go back and work for the man. We don't kick them out the group. We don't kick them out the family. That's not how it goes. What's up, La? How's it going? How's it going? It's love forever around here. But I hope you got to see that Chris got life. I hope you got to see that much, girl. If you didn't,
Which episode is this? Because this is definitely one that's going in the book.
this is season 6, episode
Episode 4.
Mhm. If you could see your face, oh my gosh. She said, "I'll send you some TikTok, some TikToks." Do you have TikTok, Chris?
I probably do.
He doesn't. He doesn't.
If I have it, I don't know how to use it.
Exactly. It is so useless. Don't do it. It took forever just for him to start returning messages. When I'm with him, I'll just show him some of mine. I'll do that.
That's cold-blooded.
What?
Cold-blooded.
I'll show you some of mine that she sent.
Okay. That'll work.
So I'm excited. I'm really excited I'm excited for you that you're going to get your stuff taken care of, that you're not going to have a larger penalty. You're going to get insured finally.
I am excited that we had such a dynamic guest.
I know. I told you. Didn't I tell you?
Yes, you did. And I'll be honest with you. I'll say it flat out. When you said, "Yeah, we got to have somebody talking about Medicaid," I'm like,
I didn't say Medicaid. I said Medicare.
You said Medicare, right? And you said, I still don't know the difference. And I said, yeah, okay. And that was it, because I just thought, I presumed it was going to be dry toast program. And it turned out to be one of the best programs that we've.
I told you I talked to her. I said she's funny, she's lively, and I said, and she loves what she does. I said,
Okay. Let me publicly apologize, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to go on record. I would like to go on record as saying that I was wrong. I presumed that Moni was going to have a dry toast guest on about Medicare, and because of that, I presumed that I wouldn't care.
But
I found out that Moni was right.
Because Moni's usually right, correct?
I am not sliding that lie under any circumstances.
But
You're not usually right. You have
right.
your averages. You're averaging about 75-80%.
You a 75, 85% tell. I'm like 99.999%. Let's keep it real. And we'll go on to congratulations, La. She said she graduated one of her programs today, carpentry completed. That's what I'm talking about, girl.
Carpentry completed. All right. Yeah, do that. Do that.
Yes.
Now come fix this shelf in my house. All right.
Horrible. Horrible. Catherine said, hey, La. Big difference. I don't know what the big difference is. What? Him getting life penalty?
Wow.
What?
I feel so violated, you know. Yo, you're here, Chris got life.
Yeah. She got you. I just redid the bathroom upstairs. Actually, I gotta finish it. Gotta finish laying that floor down as soon as I get off here. Gotta finish that. As soon as I get off of here. Doing some big things in there. I'm multi-talented.
That's real scary when people say doing big things while they're talking about their bathrooms. I just want to put that out there.
I said laying the floor down.
No, you said big. You said doing big things. You said putting the floor down first. Then you said big.
Oh things. Yes, big difference. Medicaid and Medicare, absolutely big difference. Huge differences. Did you watch the whole show, La? Very good show. Absolutely good show. Very entertaining. Very lively. All the things that I told Chris that it would be. All the things. When I told him about our guest yesterday. He never listens to me. Always regrets it. I can call a guest out. I know a good guest. Honey. No, I've got to go back. Yeah, definitely go back. Very good show. A lot of very good information. I mean,
you just winked out, did something. Your audio, your audio just went.
Is it back?
Yes.
Okay. No, I think that was just me because I was trying to remember if La is older or younger than me or we're right there together. I can't remember. I think we're right there together. Because I was getting ready to say, yeah, it's a good one for you to watch too, La. Because you're still far away from the 65 area. What's up, Kathy?
It's Blaze. It's the Blaze.
Yes, Kathy.
Kathy Blaze. How are you?
Hey, Kathy. Go back and watch this one, honey, Kathy. This was a good one for you, honey. Great information. Good show. 52. Yeah, it's a good one for you to watch. Absolutely. For us younger older ladies. It's a very good one because she gives some benchmarks in there and some very good information on what we need to do and the information we need to have, where the laws sit right now. Because as we know, laws change and rules change and whatever, but for where they sit right now, learn where they are, what the benchmark is right now, so that when it changes, we can at least be able to know, how it changes. We already know what the regular benchmark is. We need all the help we can get. Girl, sister, girlfriend, yes. And honey, let me let you know, our guest tonight, she was the Medicare Boss Lady. And when I say, look at Chris. when I say the Medicare Boss Lady, that she is.
No lie.
Ms. Middleton, if you have not, let me change screens again. If you have not ever met Ms. Kathy Blaze Jefferson, she has a television talk show. Baby, that's somebody I need to get on her show right there.
Yeah, definitely.
Desertwood Days here locally. This woman knows her stuff. She knows her stuff, and amazing. And she's funny. And just go back and watch the show, Kathy. If you didn't catch all of it, and determine for yourself. But when I say she knows her stuff, this is just absolutely amazing. The amount of information that we were able to put out there. And again, it's funny to me. It's not funny, but it's funny. You'll see. You'll see for yourself. We're always looking to meet new talent here in Arizona. Well, she is local and just absolutely, when I say like a heartbeat, this is what she loves and breathes and does from the first question, because I wanted to know why she was called the Medicare Boss Lady. She let that be known.
Hmm.
From what Ike Turner say, get it from way down up in here. That's where the answer came from. Down up
Yeah, yeah.
came from way down up in there, you know. So, and I love that. You guys know my passion for helping people and educating people um, and helping them get the information that they need to make the decisions that they need to make and cut through red tape and just all those things, especially me having the disabilities that I have, having the MS and the lupus and all those things. And I love, love, love getting that information out there. Kathy says, I most definitely will. I had a busy evening, but wanted to jump on for a moment. You know, I love that. And especially what this 90-day series is what, Chris? What's this 90-day series here on the show?
Edification.
Edification. Yes,
I
that's
said it.
I know. I like to
Edification.
whisper it. I like to whisper it. I like to whisper. Catherine said, hello, Kathy. And here, even when it was last 90 day series was empowerment, any of you that have known me with my film life for hair, makeup, special effects, ain't no competition in my world. Kathy has her show, and I highly support her show, and she supports
Yes,
mine.
definitely.
And that's the way I think that we should do things. Doesn't matter if we do the same thing. And actually, her show um, airs on two different nights, like ours airs on two different nights, but hers also airs on Wednesday nights. And I've been on her show twice. Chris has been on there. Have you been on there once or twice, Chris?
Once.
So I'm sure he'll be on there again. And then Catherine has been on there. She was just recently taped on there this past Saturday. Um, and so I highly support her show, and I love when I can suggest guests to her, and she can suggest guests to me, and I think that that just helps us as creatives grow more and more, and the
Yes,
more we can do
definitely.
that with each other, I think as a community that we can grow more and more. That's just important. And let's see, Kathy says helping people. She said, child, my Vietnamese grandmother had me on the line with track phone support. I wanted to choke them through the phone. Girl, I was not expecting that comment right there. She said, yes, Catherine Newark Dickerson. Yes, Dixon. Yes, yes, yes. That's Lighthouse Beauty.
Yes,
That,
lighthouse styling and beauty.
thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am.
Even with the beard, they still get confused. All right, so
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Yes. I was getting ready to put something else up there. Oh, I know what it was. Excuse me, right quick while I put this run this across. Uh, that's what it was. To make sure that you guys, I see Kathy's up there, and this is what I was getting ready to put our ticker up there for this.
raisin Brit. Are you doing the raisin Brit? Okay, all right. Look, I just had to ask. I was asking for a friend. There you go.
There it is.
That's
Uh,
it.
that is actually Kathy's nonprofit. That's a nonprofit that Going Down the Mic supports everywhere, all of the time. And if you saw in Miss Middleton, if you saw that on our paperwork that we sent out to you, that is a phenomenal nonprofit that we ask everybody to go out and support. If you cannot support it monetarily by giving up a Starbucks or a Dutch Brothers for a day, then by all means, spread the information about that great nonprofit out there to people. Go and check out that website. Just go check it out and then share it to people who can benefit from it. And that's Miss Kathy Blaze Jefferson's nonprofit there.
Nonprofit. Yep.
Yes, yes,
That's
yes,
it.
yes. And we just
Very worthy cause. Very worthy cause.
absolutely, and we just want to make sure. And again, if you cannot monetarily go and donate, then spread the word. That's even better than anything else. That people know about that organization and know the help is there, and that the resources are gotten out there to people who can benefit from it. How about that? Kathy says yes. And we're playing for our first gala. Planning for the first gala in 2023. Details coming in the beginning of the new year. Oh, okay. And make sure that we have that information, Kathy.
There you go with your audio.
Me again?
You again.
It was you last week. Now it's me. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
All right. Kathy says yes. And we're planning for our first gala in 2023. Details coming in the beginning of the year. And I said, Kathy, make sure that you get that information for us, and we will make sure that we get it out there. And if we're invited, we'll be there. But I know you're going to invite us, girl. I ain't even concerned about that. Again, WUBI Ubiquity Radio listeners, thank you so much for staying in there with us. All of our other platforms that are listening and watching in all over 150 countries, thank you so much for hanging in there with us also. Yes, thank you so much, Kathy. We are going to get out of here, guys. Chris, there's something you have to say. Go for it, brother.
As always, I want to thank my wife for endowing me with the ability to do what I do every week and being so supportive. Thank you for the edification. Thank you for everything that you bring into my world. That's it.
That's it. I want to say thank you to our gracious sponsors once again before we leave out of here. Moni Loves Effects, Chris Lay Media, Lighthouse Style and Beauty, and Get Bodied by Stephanie, and WUBI Ubiquity Radio. Let's see what Kathy's saying down there before we leave. Kathy says going down on the mic is the show to know. Thank you, ma'am. And don't forget, Desert Days show is also the one to know, to watch, because you guys are on TV, baby. We got some surprises coming for you guys also soon. Can't talk about it right now. But
yeah,
coming. No,
we got a gag order in place.
Yeah, Chris don't even know. But it's coming soon. All right, guys. Look, we're going to get out of here. We appreciate you all so much. I appreciate every listener, every viewer, and everyone else. Again, thank you. We are going to leave you like we found you, going out with our boy. Who, Chris?
Anthony
who?
Anthony Mason. No, not Anthony. Where did I get Anthony Mason? I know, right? I'm like,
you're acting like me now.
Yeah, just where did that come from?
Anthony Frazier.
Yeah, Vibrations. I'm like, Anthony Mason Vibration? No, that didn't even sound right in my head. Anthony Frazier, but I'm gonna find out who Anthony Mason is now. Because
please.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. Thank you, guys. Have a great holiday. If we don't see you before then, I'm pretty sure we will.
We will.
Yes, we will. All right, guys.
Turn the music on, because I want to sing. Turn the music on.
Are you rushing me?
No, I just said turn the music on. You can stay on. I want to feel the vibration.
Oh, definitely. Let me turn it on. See you guys later. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Can we stop the arguing? Can we take a moment where we can calm down? It's just so exhausting. Swinging in the wind, going round and round. I know that we won't say sorry. You beg and I plead, but my heart can't beat until I feel the vibrations. I wanna give you vibrations. I know that we won't say sorry until I feel the vibrations. I wanna give you vibrations, baby. I see me addressing you. Let me put the smile right onto your face, tracing every inch of you. Using my tongue to find your happy place. I know that we can't play naughty. You beg and I plead, and you pull my heartstrings until I feel the vibrations. I until I feel the vibration.